Okay, so let's look at some calculations that involve lengths on a map. A map has a scale of 1:50,000. Find the distance in kilometers represented by 3 centimeters on the map. That's part A. And part B is find the distance on the map that represents 20 kilometers, right? So we always start with our scale. So the first thing is, if our scale is 1:50,000, what does 3 centimeters represent? So we simply take our 1:50,000, right? Meaning 1 centimeter will represent 50,000 centimeters in real life, right? So what we can do, we can start off by changing this side, the actual. So this is the map and this is the reality or the actual real life. We know that 1 kilometer is 100,000 centimeters, right? And we want the distance in kilometers, right? So we can change this side, only this side, right, to kilometers, right, by dividing by 100,000 up front, right? Or we can wait until we finish the calculation and divide by 100,000 at the end. So I can first of all multiply both sides by 3. Why? So that I get 3 centimeters on that side, and then this side, 3 times that will give you 150,000 centimeters. Okay, there was no centimeters there. So 3 centimeters on the map actually represents 150,000 centimeters in real life. But like we have said, we want this in kilometers. So what do? I divide by 100,000. That's how you change centimeters to kilometers. So 3 centimeters actually gives you 1,5 kilometers. There. All right, so let's look at the next one. The next one says find the distance on the map that is represented that represents 20 kilometers. So we're given the distance from the real life side. Remember, this side is the map side and this is the real life actual distance side. So we're told on the real life actual distance side there's 20 kilometers. What is the distance on the map on the other side? So what you simply have to do, you have to say, okay, this is 1:50,000. That's our scale. On this side, I don't know what is there. I can put an X. And on that side, I have 20 kilometers, right? Which is 20 kilometers. But since I want my answer here to be in centimeters, I need to change my kilometers to centimeters. How? You simply multiply by 100,000 because 1 kilometer is 100,000 centimeters. 1 kilometer is 100,000 centimeters. So 1:50,000, and then X is to 2 million. If you multiply that, it's going to give you 2 million centimeters there, right? So what do? I simply reciprocate, right, and divide. X over 1 is equal to this over that, 2 million, divided by 50,000, right? This divided by that divided by that, then I'll get X is equal to 4, so 4 centimeters. So that's the distance on the map. 4 centimeters is what will represent your 20 kilometers in real life. So that's how simple it is. Wait, it's not 4, it's 40. Sorry, it's not 4, it's 40. 50,000 goes 40 times into 2 million. So it's actually 40 centimeters that represents that length there. So that's the simplicity. All you have to do is treat these like ratios, but be sensitive of the units, right? If your answer has to be in kilometers at the end, change your values on the realistic side to kilometers. If your answer has to be centimeters in the end on the map side, then change your values to centimeters. You should be able to get this with practice.